Okay, should be live. I believe I got everything else done. What I need to do now is I need to quickly send out notifications. I've got everything on the right one. There we go. I think I've sent out most notifications. Yes. Yes, today I'll be playing Yakuza 0. It's not the director's cut or different. I don't know. It's the one that came off Steam. It's the older version. I've had it for a while. I've never played the Yakuza game. I had a friend that used to be really into Yakuza, and I thought it would be nice to actually like sort of play a Yakuza game at some point. So see how it goes. Mainly, if I like the game, I might continue. If not, I might switch to another game next stream. I was supposed to stream yesterday or the day before. That didn't end up happening, sadly. But yeah. Also, because of how the game is, it likes to close every time I tab out of it, so I have to use monitor capture. So I should probably just check that there's nothing going to come up on here on that side. That's going to be a problem. Move that. Just keep that one short. That should be fine. That's fine. Okay. Should be okay. Go to main monitor. So I can see I got that bottom bit. Let me try. No, I want right set full screen and that. We'll close it and reopen it and put it into full screen. That all I can do actually quickly is or if that's not going to close, let me just I don't know why it's become windowed. This wasn't an issue earlier. Annoyingly, earlier it was solely being full screen. I literally like planned this like this because they're going like there a way to just go straight to graphic settings or is it all on here? Graphics settings, customize. Yeah, I don't know why you turned into Windows. There you go. Should be alright. Anyway, it's a new game. I'm gonna do it normal difficulty. I've never played a Yakuza game. I don't need to make it hard for myself. I don't even know what kind of game it is. I've just seen really funny memes. It's also I'm hoping that the balance is going to be okay for this. Oh, I didn't even actually check. Hi, BB. Doing okay today? I've never played a Yakuza game before, so I thought I'd try with Zero, and then I got a few of the other ones. good then. So I'm not doing too much. I mainly like just got to focus on getting some streams done, and then also I need to like uh do some cleaning. That's about it. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Hopefully the studying goes well for you. I don't know if you got like some exam or something coming up, or uh, so I don't know how it really like how it, like if I guess it depends what like where you are. Like I imagine studying is like or like the exams are at different dates or something. I remember like most of my exams always being like, oh, biochemistry. That's actually a really good one as well. One of my friends is actually like studying computer science. Uh, it's one of those things like he didn't mention it to me. He told me like 3 years into the course in a 6 years course. Oh, really? Because like for me, most of my life, like whenever it came to exams, it was like always around like June, like July sort of time. Maybe like small exams in between, but it was like never anything like more than that. There's actually a game I'm debating getting as well. There's a game on my wish list for it. It's like uh, to learn. It's basically a game like to learn like Japanese. It's not gonna obviously teach you every word, but it'll teach you apparently like common words to use if you ever like go there. So I was like tempted to like uh, do that so I could learn just like some common phrases that like might be useful. If not, just some stuff like I didn't know what dare means, and then I looked it up, and apparently it means it is, or it can mean right, as in to affirm that you think you're correct, or and like it's kind of nice to learn like little bits of like uh sort of like languages. It's like I used to watch like Abroad in Japan like all the time, and it was like I remember like in his early videos when he talked about like learning Japanese when he first came to Japan, uh, and it was like he had all these like books that he was constantly like using, and it was like it was one of those things of like it. Uh, I wish I was like dedicated enough to do like that. Uh, I don't know if I could like survive that. Like I heard recently that I think it was from abroad in Japan, like uh isn't I think Chris has recently got put into like was it a lawsuit I heard recently? I was watching like that lawyer guy from uh the like he's an American lawyer, I think from Florida maybe. But he's like he lives in like I don't know exactly where in Asia, but he apparently covers like for a lot of like law sort of things in that part of the world. And I remember like uh, hearing him talk about how I don't know if he said there is or not, but I think he said about like the grounds at least for it was like God, what was it? It was for grounds for a oh God, I'm forgetting now. It was to do about like there was a lady who was like shown some bad parts of like Japan, and then his like ridicule of the video. Uh, and there's like debates about how he apparently edited and the response between. I like that. Apparently, that was. I think it was. Oh, I'm getting like the word mixed up in my head. Uh, uh, I think it was like he was apparently claiming that she was lying in her video, and then she claims that he lied in his video. It sounded like that.
君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない。金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。
So from what I get, this guy works for a loan shark, but isn't a part of the Yakuza. That's what I get. Yeah, like, it was one of those things of like, I saw the original like sort of Chris's like first like video in response, and I didn't see anything beyond that. Then it was like it wasn't until I saw the lawyer's reaction to it, and like he said that there was more videos in between. Like there was more than I realized. I just assumed it was like just the one sort of like video, and I just assumed like it was that, and then maybe there was something just on that. There's also like that's also where the lawyer was like saying about the such things you could do when it comes to Japanese law. Like for example, how I think it was like there was like one of the ladies' clips. I can't remember. It was apparently like an old gentleman that was like offering money, I think, to her, and then it was like the lawyer was talking about how technically in Japan, when you out yourself out for money, like in like so prostitution is okay as long as it doesn't lead to childbirth, is what I think he said. I don't want to like misquote it, and it's like I think that it's like similar to that with UK law actually, because I know like in the UK, prostitution is okay, but it's like the general thing in the UK is that you're not allowed like the pimp. It has to be like, I think it's just between client and I guess, yeah. It's confusing really how like law works, and it's one of those things like I never fully understand like, because it's like even if you have laws, they don't always get like enforced correctly. Like it kind of depends on who it is, like who's making the laws and who it is enforcing the laws. Bound by oath. This is where Nishiki said would meet. Guess I beat him here. I can like tell now I'm gonna trip up on some like names, probably, or if not names, it's gonna be names of places, because sometimes I'm not thinking about like how it's being presented to me. I just like it's like how I do like a lot of like British like places. Like sometimes it's not how it's spelled; it's kind of how we feel it's spelled. Uh, like uh, I don't know, but it's like you can get like names where they kind of it depends on the name really, because sometimes it's pronounced how it's supposed to, and sometimes it's not, because it's like the name places were never like updated along with what people are actually calling it. Because like a lot of people, I was watching this on the Mapman episode where like explained it. Cause I never actually understood it before. I just kind of sounded it out what like I think it is sort of thing. But it's like it was to do with like how like history in affected areas, people not being know how to spell the names anyway, or like how to pronounce properly. So we ended up just kind of like vibing like the name, which is how like most people like uh came up to what the places are called now, or like even then where you are. Like there's the north and south like thing when it comes to like Bath. Uh, some people say it's supposed to be pronounced like Bath, and then some will say like Bath. The same with like other things. Like when you get like uh, some people say scones, some people say scones, some people, uh, yeah, you can like in England and UK in general, you can cause some people to have arguments just based off like how you say you do your tea, or like similar things. It's like I remember like um, I heard someone say about how they made tea by like putting milk in first, and then I just thought they were crazy. Like milk, they put like milk, tea bag, sugar, hot water, and I was there going like, huh? Like me personally, it's normally tea bag, hot water. Uh, then from there, I normally strain out my tea bag, and then I'll like after letting it sit for a little bit, I put in some sugar as well while it's like doing that. If I have sugar with it, and I'll put milk in like the last bit. Uh, or I might do the milk and like yeah. It's basically like when I take out the tea. Well, I don't have the tea bag and the milk in at the same time. Hi, 724106. Huh. That's a code for what you up to. I'm waiting for your slow ass to show up. May as well have a look around and see if I can find him. Visit. That didn't say the achievement said. I don't know what I can and can't do. I assume it's not going to let me go out and explore. Oh, it's going to show me save spots, I guess. You can save the game and use the item box at a payphone. Create a new save. Don't know what the item box is. Oh, I guess this is like how you store stuff. Apparently got 30,000 yen. That's gonna be for saving. That's inventory, that's equipment. Sub-stories. Completion list. I don't know if I'll be completionist. I'm not really known for it. Okay, and that's map. Like I'm on a weird controller, so I got to kind of learn a little bit. Yeah, it's not gonna let me go here. I assume I'll have more freedom, like later. No, the money. I told you I'd pay you back. I would read, but I'm not going to be able to read that quickly. Mainly because I am not the smartest. So I had the choice to go away. I assume this is going to be my way of learning how to fight. I heard that Yakuza pretends to have tattoos, and that's why they ask with some. I think it's with bigger tattoos for people to cover them. That's from what I heard. Hopefully, I'm not gonna get my ass kicked straight away. First aid pro. Doesn't seem too bad. Doesn't actually seem too bad. Knocked down with a fission blow. Press Y during turn a Y during an X combo to perform a finishing blow that knocks enemy to the ground. Depending on the number of its times press. The health gauge. The yellow gauge in the top left your left indicates your health. The game will end if yellow part is fully depleted. So keep an eye on your health at all times. If the gauge flashes red, it means you're in a bad shape and you should replenish your health merely. Use recovery items or eat something. Okay. Press B to grab an enemy. A good way of like okay. Your training is now complete. It's time to wipe out the smirks of these opponents. If you get hit, you can strike back using any of the probably a good way of like if someone's in like in the middle of like hitting you. Like it doesn't seem. Alright, there's one more left. Yeah, I got hit more just because I don't know a good way, I guess. Like, I don't know if there's like a block button.
相変わらず容赦ねえな。錦、おめえいつまでたっても来ねえから、待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。逆だ。おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか。暇つぶしに喧嘩って。おとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろ。ガキじゃあるめえし。興味ね。相変わらず硬いね。まあいいや。とりあえず飲みに行こうぜ。久々にオールで付き合えよ。な。ありがとうございました。はいや、この度はどうも。お日柄もよく。行くぞ、錦。
Seems like so. I get that guy's apparently from, I guess, a big family. You get my character who seems to be working for a loan shark, but isn't part of the Yakuza. I don't know if he's maybe doing odd jobs.
お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。まあな。これで風間のおやっさんも少し安心するか。さあな。あいにく俺の取り柄は喧嘩の腕っぷしだけだ。お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな。
何言ってんだ。こんなバカみてえな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。
風間のおやつさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。それまでに俺も少しは器用になってくさ。
へえ。ならまずそのみすぼらしいなりから変えてみな。
To be honest, his outfit I think is actually pretty nice.
お
It's
前
better
も
than
た
anything
ま
I
には
tend to
50
wear.
万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちったかわる。
Runs playground for once, trust me.
俺は服なんかどうでもいい。風間のおやつさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。
お前な。
So you're a bit more noticeable in flashy clothes as well.
堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見えが必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張りてんならケチケチすんな。
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見栄張ってなんぼだぜ。
そんなもんか。
そんなもんさ。仇の癖してアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊びまくるバカ。この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。奴らにとっちゃ外見が全て。
ち、わかった、もういい。それより飲みに行くんじゃなかったんだ。
おうおう、そうだったな。よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。さあ行くか。
There you go.
何すんだよ。
Don't know if there's like a way to like walk nicely without having to run. There you go. Which is very light.
おい、気をつけろよ。
Actually, yeah, it's just a button to fall in properly.
おめえ、この辺りの店、ちゃんと出入りしてるか。当たり外れも含めて何でも知っとかねえとな。金ケチってためにもいいけど、こういうご時世だ。
Tuck your money away if you want.
使いようで売買にもなる。で、その手の情報をつかむにゃ、街で遊んでアンテナ張らねえとな。
I kind of like, so I don't know fully, obviously, what Yakuza is actually about. I assume it's, I guess, about the Yakuza that are in Japan. I think it's just like, when I think of the Yakuza, I just start thinking of like random facts I know or random things I've heard. So it's like, I was thinking about earlier about like, so well, I heard like there's like a lot of cults in Japan. But I also know there's like ones in like mobile countries as well. But I remember hearing about like a pretty nasty one that apparently was like I think like killing like politicians and stuff. And I remember like hearing about I can't remember exactly. I think they were literally making like weapons and like doing attacks to like I think it was something to do with like the prophecy that the guy originally came up with or something like that. Like they needed to like show that it's real. Yeah, I think like it's also like the guy who like before he started. I can't remember his name. Pardon me. What is this? A fight? Looks like it. Come on, you're in the way. What's your problem? Bro, just got a problem. We're in the middle of some important business. Yeah, man, quit talking to those. Talking to those, then We're not done here. Who's no man? You snot-nosed little punk. Who's a snot? What? Oof. Come on, Gramps. Take your best shot. Screw it. They're completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different road. No need. I got a fast way to fix this. Oh, yes. I just need to sober them up a bit with my fist. There's no more practice to use my fist. Again, I can tell if you're. I can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. I don't know when's like a good time to grab, to be honest, because it sticks you on one person. Wow, there's you, but what's the heat gauge? The heat gauge starts at first bar, and your attacks hit enemies. The gauge shifts to second and then third bar. Each level your speed increases. Some moves require certain level of heat. Once a heat gauge shifts to 2 or 3 bars, flow begins to slow, glow with a blue aura. This is called heat mode. It seems that you can use special heat actions. Try using heat actions will sober out the drunks. Oh. Don't know. Okay, okay. I was trying to work out, like, you know, how I'm supposed to use the heat actions. Your training is now complete. That concludes the exploration of heat gauge and special moves. But 2 drunks still need some society beaten into them. If you take a fighting stance using RB, move center around, move in front of you, you focus on attacks on a single enemy. Right, what? Where am I? What was I doing here? And who are you? Sounds like that sobered them up. Must be your delicate touch. I remember watching music videos at the bar, and then we got to talking about which idols we liked. Yeah, then some smatter started making fun of poor, sweet Shoko-chan, and then my head from it, I can't remember past that. I think you two had enough for tonight. Go home. Yeah. You okay, mister? Here. I'll walk you to the train station. Take it slow. Thanks. You're awfully considerate for a kid your age. Well, that ends well. Let's hit the bar. Yeah. Completing certain challenges will earn you CP completion points. You can view them from the pause menu under completionist list. Some are things that will probably happen on their own as you play the game, but others will require more deliberate efforts. visit temples or shrines to express CP exchange menu when you can spend CP to earn special blessings ranging from being able to sprint for longer distances to earn more cash from fights. Uh, they're a big help. So take a look.
行くぞ。
Someone's calling me quickly. I'm basically getting told about how I might have like my niece come randomly. She's gonna want some bus money to get home. Uh, not too bad. Oh, I thought it was gonna be something more serious, and ended up just being like something small. Hmm. This one's Kiryu. You've got to punch like a 2-ton gorilla, and you go wasting it on drunks. What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw fighting powers. But I just helped a couple of guys work off some alcohol. That's all. Yeah, that's the point. That's the problem. You walk. You want to talk alcohol. You're like taking one swing from a vintage bottle and tossing the rest. Going from the looks of you, you're Japanese mafia, yeah? Something like that. Seems like you're pretty confident in a fight. A real dynamite boy. Call me a boy. Don't get ruffled now, kid. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler. Hey, Cure, what's the hold up? Oh, it's night. I'll be right there. No sense wasting time on this drunk. I should go. Too much booze is bad for you, Gramps. Take care. Hey now. Hold on. Wait. I got one piece of advice for you. And I've got a friend waiting for me. If you've got something to say, make it quick. Oh. Out for the night with your main dog. Me and the boys used to really whack it back when I was your age. But if you spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You gotta invest in yourself. What, like a gym membership? Nah. That's no better than spending it on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself, literally. 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 Uh, what's that even mean? Glad you asked, my boy. Here's a special lecture just for you. Oh, I didn't know there was a tree to this. Upgrades are now available. Spirit. Your heat gauge will slowly rise over time when you are wounded. However, it will only fill up to the second bar. That doesn't sound good. Throw your entire body behind vicious kicks. It's like Sanji. Maximum health. Small. To be honest, or running. I like the idea of this one. Like, can I get like any of these or? It's like the thing is, right? Soon has to be connected to this middle one, right? Considering that that's all locked. I w- I would like the Sanji kick sort of thing. But at the same time, though, wait, guard. Regard one puts your guard against again right after an enemy breaks through. This ability can only be used when calm and first heat bar. Feels like there's some stuff that's like you get like this one, which to heal faster. But it says that you're okay. So it only. Well, no. So when you're injured, your heat bar will grow to like 2 bars passively, and I guess you got to work yourself up to the third bar. So this is like I guess just like more powerful attacks and like line you up to use more specials. It seems so. Quick blow, quick step blow. A then Y. For now, I think I'll go for hell. I can't afford that. I assumed it was a free first one. Maybe I didn't expect money. I don't know if like with this game, if it's one that you have to build up a certain thing, like like if you're gonna focus on just power, or if you just kind of like spreading the love with your points. It's like it seems it'd be limited by money, so I imagine you can get all of them. Not that I need to do that right now. You keep pouring money into yourself, and with a little training, that talent of yours will grow in no time. So keep the woman wine on a budget here. Interesting. In myself, literally. Never thought of that. Are you glad you stopped and listened now, eh? Yeah, I guess I am. Kiryu. 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 I believe like the R isn't normally used in Japanese, right? I believe that's how it works. All the serious talk, give a buzz. Time for round 2. You have a good night, my boy. Technically, if you want money, can you ask your friend to pay for it? What weird old man? What's his deal? I do like how there's a button just like following nicely. But I imagine eventually it's going to stop blocking off these paths and let me actually do stuff. Thing is like how they've like designed these streets and stuff. It looks really beautiful. It reminds me of like videos I've seen in Japan of people going through these like little side like roads and stuff, which is like just packed of like signs and advertisements for different businesses. I don't know how they like keep afloat with so much like with some of the ones I've seen where like it's like a bunch of restaurants put together. Like I don't know about in Japan, but I tend to just go to the same places if I'm a local. Uh, if I was like new to a place, I'd probably explore like a lot of places.
なんだ不器用なりに一応分かってんじゃねえか見直したか錦山くんようなんだあいつら現役女子大生ホステスの まどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
I don't know what.
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。
I don't think it's gonna have anything like with Lucius. I don't think with like 18 plus scenes. Hopefully.
やったー、信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったろ。けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながっとくことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございます。
Eyes can tell. They.
それがなんだ。
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
The name is possible.
なるほど。そうかもしんねえな。
さあ、店
I feel like he should know this stuff, but it seems like he's been in, I guess, the mafia for a while, or associated with the mafia for a while. Especially if he's friends with someone from a big family. You'd assume like he wouldn't know some of this stuff off the bat. I guess it's like to tell us.
この店にはよく来んのか？
これで2度目だけど。なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。
Cooler and sitting around other ordering beers, doesn't it?
俺は安く見られ
So
る。
remember you too.
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ。でもおめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことが。
It does seem like our protagonist, like
おやっさんの背中を
Kiryu.
追っ
I
か
think
け
that's how
て
you pronounce it. Kiryu.
こじら
Anyway,
った俺ら
it does seem
あの
like
人のために
they were just a couple who took us in.
てめえの
I'll
車
do
を見る
anything
ぐ
to
らいしか
repay.
脳がね
Yeah, because he seems like the sort of loyal type, but has like morals.
いや、もしかしたら
Fine, just where you are.
まだいいのかもな。おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃ、おめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただおめえは風間のおやっ
Hey,
さん
not one of the Yakuza's boys.
道島組の
In the
おやっさん、なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。
maybe.
そりゃ道島組の方が格は上だけどさ。
よせよ。おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあ、そうだな。
I think I vaguely remember like an anime where it's like had well like some friends were together and like one of them got involved with the mafia, which then led to I think I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it's an anime or something else I watched, but it was
今
like
日はとことん付き合うぜ。
where like they were like friends, younger. I think one joined the mafia or something like that, and then it was like when the friend came back after a long time, got in. Might be thinking of the game instead. Oh, I got something at the door. I'm back. My niece came over with some bus fare. Wish I'd read that at first, but there's this karaoke. I don't know how much I'll be doing the karaoke or if it's a mandatory thing. Just mainly because of like I'm worried about like it causing like a copyright sort of claim. Well, then again, I don't really care because it's like I'll get like it might get content ID'd, but it won't take off the content, and I don't get paid for it anyway. So technically, it doesn't really matter to me. At the same time, like it might affect the VOD, as in like having the music play. I guess like maybe in like the newer versions, it has like maybe things you can do. Like I know some games will have like a Twitch mode or a copyright free like mode which either mutes music or switches it to like copyright free music. Just like have like some Kevin Malone or whatever his name was like sort of playing instead. You just like hear the lyrics for like I can't even think of a song. I was gonna say like a Queen song like Killer like yeah so Queen and then like I feel like struggling on names now. The thing is like when it comes to music, I like music. I listen to a lot of music, but the way I consume music is I literally just listen to the tracks and then I save on a playlist or YouTube refilters me the same songs. I don't use Spotify. I've never seen the point of paying out for a subscription for music. Maybe like in the case of YouTube, there's ad blocker anyway, and it does it for music videos as well as YouTube ones. So me personally, never seen the point of getting. I sound like you probably have more features of life using like iTunes. But yeah, make sure to press the correct buttons. Oh god, I hate rhythm games. When someone else sings, you can support them with injections. You can choose to enter simple or lively interactions. Interactions offer easy inputs, but you won't get more than 90 points for a chance to score more. Right. I'm worried that I'm gonna like maracas, tambourine. I don't know if like those arrows are like the arrows in like the D-pad part or if it's the analog. I guess I'll find that out. Oh no, it's let's just exploit. Okay. I'm just too dumb. I think I kind of wish they'd just keep it to the button icons. Let's go. I don't know what I was doing there. It's one of the ones.
I sing for you.
It's actually better than I thought it was going to be. Don't know what I'm holding. Oh, I was supposed to hold one of those. There's a reason I don't play rhythm games. Oh, I was supposed. I didn't even think of this song because I was in the middle of like I like the song. I just struggle to focus with rhythm games. Because I did a lot better than I thought it was, but I think I may have accidentally put on like the simple version. Also, I like the choice of song I had. I really like that song. You won. Yeah, I think it said like the live thing, the best I could get is 90. So that's not bad, I guess. 11 misses, 13 bads. Oh, well, there you go. Entertain yourself 10 times. Does that mean if I do karaoke another 9 times, then I have to suffer rhythm games? You took karaoke so seriously. You're the one who said to get crazy. I was just trying to hear you. Oh, and I loved every minute of it. Do you sneak off and practice on the sly? So you do. Well, quiet, bust my balls. Yo, I don't actually understood why people like whiskey. Like, I don't mind vodka. So sorry again. I'm still full, man. You can watch me eat then. Yeah, alright, fine. I think you can get drunk in this game. I can't wait till I get like out the tutorial part where I can actually like explore the city. I think when I explore the city, I'm probably more likely to just like forget the main mission and then just like get money to like build up the skill tree, to learn the fighting system and stuff like that. And also, I believe I can gamble in this game. So, like most good people, gambler nice. But I think I saw people fishing in a Yakuza game, but I might be mistaken, or it may have been, I don't know what it is. Which I don't need. Is I can read it quicker than I can actually read it off. So as in like, yeah. So I wonder how big time is a thing. Tonight, last night, a body of a male was found severely beaten in a quiet corner. Police are investigating a case of homicide. We have a breaking update. Authorities have released the victim's identity. The deceased was a resident of Tokyo. Very low complaints. Question will begin with these leads.
見された現場です。
I don't think my character would have killed him.
俺が取り立てした場所だ。
If anything, I think someone would have finished him off.
マジか。
いや、死ぬまで殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
この場所はカムロ町で人がごった返すネオン街からわずかに裏道を入った先にあります。ビルとビルに囲まれて人目につきにくい、かなりいびつな空間という印象を受けますが、
Lots of
死体はこのわずかに残る更地に倒れていたとのことです。
こいつ。俺が取り立てたやつだ。
お前、本当に間違いねえのか。
はあ、
何やってんだよ。取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。誰からだ。組か。
I feel like it's gonna be something like a setup,
早速呼び出した。
or maybe HQ, like so they see make my character look bad. Maybe that's one way of doing it. The other way is just there was some psychopath that was in like the middle of the walkway or something.
事務所に電話してくれ。
やっぱり今のニュースの件で呼び出されてんだよな、お前。まずいことになったな。いや、お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場も危うくなる。
何？
この不始末につけ込まれちまうってことだ。
どういう意味だ？
お前や俺がおやっさんに拾われたってことは堂島組の人間なら誰でも知ってる。
Who brought us in? I think
俺らの不始
that's
末は
for that's his responsibility too.
だが、俺がやっちまったことだ。おやっさんは関係ねえ。
そうはいかねえよ。
No, they could have used our mistake then to target
おやっさん
someone
の
else.
連中は間違いなくそこをついてくる。堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかな。
くそ。
そもそも半年前、おやっさんが札にパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
おやっさんの仕切ってた鳥羽、周到に場所を
He's
変えて
running
いきなり摘発
never stay in the same
国の
place.
事情に詳しい者が札にチクったとしか思えねえ。
Apparently,
で
info
それが誰かって言や、3人の若頭補佐の一人、クゼの兄貴だったって噂だ。
you say
兄貴
you
が
say
おやっさんを殺に売ったってことか。
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。でもよ、そ
I'm
の
wondering like if I talk too like low if it's gonna catch.
ないとこ
No, parts like if I end up needing a good drink and I don't take one without realizing.
だが
It looks like it's okay.
そうか。そうだな。わかった。俺はとりあえず知恵貸してくれる人を探してみる。
すまね
I'm gonna quickly raise the volume of the game. It might tab me out a little bit. Just because I want to. Well, make the game louder. I literally like before the stream, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure if something happens that it doesn't show anything personal. And then it's like for some reason the wallpaper thing turned off, which then changed my anime wallpaper to a family one. But what I do is I just like when I finish this, I'll basically 'cause I'm recording separately, right? So what I can do is I can kind of like cancel. I can delete the VOD. Also, though, what I am going to do, I'm at an hour now, so I'm going to quickly do an outro. I want to basically break these up because before I've been like uploading it as like 1 3-hour thing. I want to like try separating it, so I'm gonna do a YouTube outro bit, and then I'm gonna continue a new recording, and we'll do it that way. I've separated my recording from my stream and to make it so I can separate it into segments and then make more episodes. It also gives me more padding for when I upload onto YouTube. So this is only for the YouTube part. If you enjoyed Yakuza today, Yakuza today, it's my first time playing it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and yeah. And that is me